Hello, everyone, and welcome to Flow and Open with Amy. And this is your sleepy time yoga flow. So this practice is perfect to do right before going to bed, helping yourself wind down from the day. So we're going to start on the ground, just like this. We're not going to get up from the ground. So start in a comfortable seat, whether that's sitting like this on your heels or maybe cross-legged. But we're going to start by just releasing tension kind of up in this neck, upper shoulders, upper back region. So as you inhale, I want you to reach your arms all the way up overhead. And as you exhale, start to drop that right hand down towards the mat and reach the left fingertips towards the right side of your mat. So immediately you'll start to feel an opening in the left side of the body. Keep both sit bones rooted down into the mat. So we don't want any of your butt cheeks lifting off the mat. And keep that left shoulder pressed down out of your ears. Good. Go ahead and drop those left fingertips down by the right. So you might turn a little bit. So both hands are down on the right side. And then just sort of sweep them out in front of you, kind of making a little half circle. And once you get to the other side, lift that right arm up and keep the left hand down on the ground. So now we've switched, opening up through the right side of the body. And as we move through these postures in this practice, really want you to focus on just leaving behind this day. Leaving behind what didn't serve you, maybe what didn't work out. Let it go, leave it here, and move forward. Good, let's circle that back around. So bringing the right hand down to meet the left, and then sweeping the arms out in front of you, creating that half circle. Left arm reaches back up. Stretching the left side. And let's move it over again. So circle the hands to the left. Right arm lifts up, searching through the right side of the body. Good, as you inhale, come back up to center. Interlace the hands at your low back and pull the knuckles down towards the earth. So really opening up through the chest. So you have the option to stay here, just pulling the shoulders down, opening up through the chest. If you want a little extra neck stretch, you can start to drop the chin down towards your chest. So feeling an opening along the back side of the neck. Taking a few deep breaths. Good. Release the fingertips. Just walk the hands out in front of you. And really just let the whole upper body fall. Letting gravity take over here. Maybe the forearms drop down towards the earth as well. Just really letting it go. Good. Start to walk those hands back in towards the feet. And we're going to open up the legs. So taking the feet out to both edges of the mat here. Good. So immediately, just even in this position, I can start to feel an opening in my inner hips. Good. So we're going to stay right here as you inhale, reach your arms all the way up overhead. Start to turn towards that right leg and just slowly come down over that right leg, letting the hands just land wherever they do. So the goal is not to reach the foot, not to reach the toes. The goal is to open the back of the hamstring and keep the spine long. So however you accomplish that is perfect. So once again, focusing on keeping that left sit bone rooted down into the earth. Good. On your next inhale, just start to reach that left arm up towards the sky, opening up through the chest. Good. Next inhale, come back to center. Both arms reach up. I'm going to take this over to the other side. So turning towards that left leg. And as you exhale, leaning forward, letting the hands land and fall wherever they may. Keeping the spine long. You find a soft bend in that knee, not keeping it too locked out here. And breathe. So just letting your inhales create all the space for you And letting your exhales allow you to move deeper into that space. Good. On your next inhale, start to reach the right arm up towards the sky. Open up. Good. As you inhale, come back up to center. And just walk the hands out in front of you. So keeping both legs still out towards the side. We did this in our seated cross-legged position. Now we're doing it with open legs. And really let yourself surrender. Let yourself be held in these positions, in these grounding, relaxing positions. Good. Walk the hands back in towards the body. Gently bring the legs back together, and we're going to come down onto our back. So come down onto your back, keeping the knees bent and the feet on the ground. Just slowly allow yourself to lay down. Go ahead and cross that right ankle over the left quad, coming into reclined figure 4. Threading the needle, reaching through that opening, just pulling that right knee, that right hip in towards the body. Stretching out my hips at night is one of my favorite things to do. I feel like of all of my big muscle groups, my hips are some of the ones that get the tightest. So being able to just send some love and some space there before going to bed is really just an act of love and an act of kindness, I feel like, towards myself. So maybe you notice or recognize your hips are really tight as well. Very common. And this pose is perfect for opening them back up and just gently sending some breath love there. Good. So let's go ahead and switch it out. So releasing the figure 4 on the right side and switching it over, crossing the left ankle on top of the right quad. Pulling that in towards the chest. Grabbing wherever is suitable for you on this side. And I often, in this shape too, like to find a gentle rock back and forth. Just kind of gently rocking left and right. Maybe finding it feels good to close your eyes here. Gently winding down. Sending signals and messages to your body that it is time to calm down, it is time to rest, and that it is safe and okay to be here. Good, let's gently release that. Dropping both feet onto the ground. We're going to find just a gentle spinal twist here. So I like to cross my right knee over my left, like sitting in a chair. And then drop both of my knees over to the left. Maybe moving the hips a little bit. But drop both those knees over to the left side. Let the right hand just splay out to the right. Feeling the release in the spine. We're just going to stay here for just a moment or two, just to feel the release. Good, let's take it to the other side. So unwind, cross the left knee over the right, and drop the knees to the right. Left arm reaches out towards the left, allowing any pops and cracks that happen to happen. Good. Come back onto your back, release the twist. Bring your feet the width of your mat, and just let your knees knock in towards each other. Put one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Close the eyes or find a soft gaze. And just take a couple deep breaths here, in through the nose, and out through the nose. Good. Take 2 more like that at your own pace. Really letting the nervous system calm down, sending it signals that it's time to rest. It's time to let go of this day, time to surrender and slip off into the dream world. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today. This concludes the flow portion of our practice. For the open portion of this practice, I encourage you to keep a dream journal. So as you slip into the dream world this evening and tonight, if you have any dreams, any scenes or epiphanies that come to you, write them down, record them, and just see. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.